Well, welcome to this Nude Clan interview with. Would you like to introduce yourself, or should we?
I can say my own name. Hi, I'm Jaclyn Aimee.
Hey, I didn't because
Oh.
I've heard you go by another name, so I wasn't sure which one was the correct one.
Yeah, she went through like a whole rebranding thing because people just kept thinking that I was a Hispanic man.
I
So
was actually telling A4 that when I went to look see if you did other interviews to see questions and stuff.
yeah,
And the first thing to come up was as an inmate named Jack Hernandez who killed his cellmate and hit it, and the guards didn't know. And I was like, sweet, this interview's gonna rock.
that's fucking hilarious.
So that brings us to our first question: have you murdered anyone? No. So for those of you who don't know who this is and have not played the Huniepop games, this is the voice of Q from the Huniepop games, which Zach and I are huge fans of. Oh shit!
Aww.
Sorry, air
What
conditioner.
happened?
No air conditioner. Turn
AC.
on. This is all. Oh, this is already going tits up.
No, turn it on. I don't want you to melt.
No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I live in Pennsylvania. It's always cold here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's the frozen white north.
That's what I was gonna ask. Okay, so Zach, where are you from?
I'm from Utah.
Utah. And how's the weather in Utah?
It's all right. It's been really windy but sunny, so I can't complain.
Okay.
How about for you?
All the Nude boys are based out of Utah. I am the lone man from Pennsylvania they brought in to sort of round out the troop. Yes.
He's a rescue.
How many Nude boys are there?
It's kind of in flux. They also had a rebranding lately, so they lost a few, they gained a few. What are you gonna do?
We kind of have an open door policy right now, is what we're doing.
Yeah.
You guys are just rotating. That's cool.
Yeah, it's complicated to put it in old Facebook terms. So
you know what? It happens. Relationships come and go. If I know anything about anything, it's fucking relationships.
Well, I mean, you're the love fairy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, shit,
it's kind of your stock and trade, I guess.
It's my niche.
Right. But speaking of relationships, I guess my first question is, how did you end up meeting the developer of Huniepop and come to work on the games?
Oh my goodness!
I believe his name is Ryan.
His name is Ryan Coons.
Okay.
I love that guy. I think I explained this in the other podcast interview you did with me.
This was another podcast years ago. So
oh yeah. That one, yeah. My balls dropped since then. So totally. This is a different Jaclyn that you're talking to.
All right.
So Ryan and I were actually friends, and he was telling me that he's developing this game, and he explained it to me, blah, blah, blah. I don't think I knew exactly how sexual it was, and I was never, I wasn't even aware that hentai, well, I was aware that hentai was a thing. I didn't know about H games.
Right.
Which he didn't even tell me what it was. But.
What did you find out, though, on after saying yes?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Did you find out what it was after saying yes, or did he explain to you that it was going to be a hentai game before?
I can't, dude, it was so long ago. Honestly, my memory doesn't even go back that far. I'm really trying to remember what I thought.
Because I imagine the pitch is just yo, Candy Crush, but with boobs. Are you in?
Yes, that's exactly what he said. Verbatim.
Right.
I can't even remember. I just remember being really fucking excited to work on something because I've never worked on a game professionally before that. And I was just excited. I was like, yes, I'm fucking down. And I remember he said that he wanted to make me the main fairy person that walks the people through this game. I'm like, okay, whatever. It sounded dope. So
yeah,
I was in, and we were friends anyway. So
yeah. I mean, that's how they lure you in. They're always like, you want to be a star kid? And then you go and oh, I'm going to work on a video game. And he's like, yeah, cool. Can you go in this booth and pretend you're coming? Because I need you to do that.
God, so that's how it starts.
So there wasn't a casting couch. It was just you can do this. And you were like, all right, let's do it.
Casting.
It was basically a casting couch minus the couch.
Casting.
That's how most of my interviews go anyway for jobs. It's
coding couch.
It's really safe environment. No. Ryan never made me feel preyed on or anything. He's always been respectful of me. So there was no weird feeling. I honestly was just I'm just doing this for my friend because I love him.
Yeah.
Aw.
Well, he's like the sole dev, right? Like, did he have any help on the first or the second game at all? With like, I know he got the artist. I forget the name escapes me, but yeah.
I don't know the artist's name. I'm so sorry. Should I know this shit?
I don't either. It's okay. If I don't know it, then you're fine.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. But shout out to whoever else worked on Huniepop. I do have the guy who did the music for it, though. He's one of my friends.
Okay.
He's amazing.
Well, he did an amazing job putting some ska into Huniepop too. So.
Oh my god. I mean, I didn't listen to the whole thing, but his music in general is just amazing.
Yes.
Where were we? What were we talking about? Oh, yes. I believe he is the sole developer.
Okay.
I do remember him like working his ass off on Huniepop 1 and the webcam 1 and Huniepop 2. And I don't think anyone really helps him other than like with illustration and music.
Like anything that's not coding, basically.
Yeah.
Because I remember it might have been like a year ago that he said he was going to take like a hiatus from making the game for a bit. And that only lasted like a month or two. And he was like, I'm back on it, like whatever, on his Twitter. But yeah, that's got to be.
The thing about Ryan is that he's an extremely fucking hard worker. I don't know if he knows what rest is. Other than when he's not like legitimately just like not working on a game. He's just working as hard as he fucking can until like the product is out, and then from there he's like a vampire.
Yeah,
like,
because
don't hear from him, don't see him. I don't know what happens to him.
The thing too is like he not only did he do those 3 Huniepop games, but between Honeycam Studio and Huniepop 2, he also put out a completely other game that no one talks about called the Spiral Scouts.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
it's so cute.
That game's amazing. That game, more people should have talked about that game when it came out. But it's because it doesn't have any hentai in it, but it is just as funny as the Huniepop games. So
is it? I wish I played it. It's adorable though.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Animation. Yeah.
The puzzles are well designed in that thing. I've heard it described as Professor Layton's Bad Hair Day, where it's like a really raunchy game where you just walk around and solve different puzzles. But yeah, anyway, shout out to the Spiral Scouts. That game rocks.
Shout out.
Yeah, but speaking of how like speaking of the sort of like the time frame over the 3 Huniepop games, do you feel like Q's character sort of evolved between maybe Huniepop 1 and 2?
Good question.
I know it's like a weird question because like
that's a good question, and now I'm gonna think about it. You're making me use my
It's
brain.
okay because my dog is drinking in the background, so
I love it.
This is the best timing.
I think that my voice definitely got deeper, whether I liked it or not.
I can't tell. Like, you say that, but it's like I can't.
I was
tell.
not lying when I said my balls dropped because
well, you said, and I'm like, what are you talking? Like, you sound the same. Like,
you know what's crazy? So when I went in to record Huniepop 2 with Ryan, I needed to like listen to myself again because I was like, oh, what do I sound like? I want to match the voices. You know what I mean? And then I listened to it. I was like, I don't know if my voice can go that high. It was really funny.
Because it's definitely a little higher pitched than your natural speaking voice, but like
yeah, definitely.
Maybe not by much, but I'm not the one doing the voice, so you tell me.
I think it's like this. No, that's a little too high. Something like that.
Right. It's kind of like these. It's kind of like these VTuber people where they sort of put on like a high pitched affect.
How did she evolve? Let me see. Well, you can't fuck her anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Yeah. She takes like a backseat role in the second game, and it's like, I mean, I for one was like, oh man, that sucks. But like,
people were upset by that. Sorry.
I mean, I was.
Yeah, I was as well. It was.
Aww.
That actually does lead me to a different question, where I guess since she doesn't have any like scenes in the game besides the tutorial, if you could pick any of the girls from the second game, besides Lola, who is the one she gets the scene with in the tutorial, who would you pick? I don't know if you know all the characters from the second game or not.
I don't. I feel like such a bad fucking like Huniepop fan.
No, I mean, it's like
you lived it. You lived it. You don't have to be a fan when you live it.
Well, not even that. Okay. But I'm
looking at Google right now. Hold on.
You have like you have like stuff to do. Like you can't just sit around playing a video game all day. Like, I mean, this thing took me like 15 hours to finish, so I don't blame you for not playing it. It's fine.
I will tell you that I tried to play this game and it was so fucking hard. I had to like turn it off. I was like, "There's no way I'm fucking anyone."
So that's
Like,
that's
there's
actually
no way.
that was
I haven't beat the second one yet either.
that was a
It's
different
hard.
question I had. Do you think that like this series, or at least like the sequel, do you think it like helps draw in casual players because it's a puzzle game, or like where it sort of blindsides them later with just being like really in depth and like strategic later in the game?
I think that Ryan put a lot of work into it. That's all I'm gonna say. Like,
Yeah. I like
he
I
put a
thought
lot of thought into this shit.
like the first one was already in depth, and then they go and
Yeah.
add like the energy system or whatever to the second one, where like you have to switch between them because they get tired. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't know how he took the game that was already
Like,
really
oh, that's
complicated.
right, the stamina thing.
Yeah.
But that's not new, is it?
No,
Is
that's
that
new for the second one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Shit, dude, he
Mhm.
really wanted to make it hard.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, he did, and it worked.
Zach can attest, when I was streaming the final boss on Discord the one night, and I must have taken me like 10 attempts to even like get close to finishing it.
I didn't even see you beat it. I decided it was.
Oh
worth
yeah,
it
that's right.
to watch.
I took so long beating the final boss, he had to dip.
Oh my God, he's like, "Bye, I'm done."
I was like, I'm not a good friend. I'm so good.
There's only so many times you can watch your friend try to beat a puzzle game while Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit is blasting in the background until you get tired
God, you
of it.
did play that, you jackass.
Me something to break.
We played every dumb song we could think of just to make it funny. But yeah.
It's funny. So if you don't like with like the characters, it's like, you know, the colors, right? Like the matching and stuff.
Yeah.
So like, what color would be like you? What would work best on you?
Color, if I had to choose one,
Yeah,
like purple.
the purple.
Purple's cute.
It's a
I don't
good
know what the
color.
fuck I'm saying. I'm just choosing colors.
It's all right.
Yeah, do it.
So I'm looking at the girls now. Can I
Okay.
choose my favorite?
Okay, yeah. Just purely on
Can I say-
it's how guys do it, just purely based on visuals alone.
Visual.
No personality whatsoever.
Denise, aka Zoe's pretty hot.
Yes. Oh god. I fucking love Zoe. She's great.
She's great. Polly's fucking amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How did you guys feel about that addition? Because
You
I
know-
was stoked for it.
Like all for it.
Yeah, dude, inclusion's great, and
I-
you can't go wrong with it. So like, why
Yeah.
not put it in? And it probably gave him a little bit more work to do, but like he did it, and he wanted it to be in there to make people
yeah.
happy. So,
And
know,
it's something. Well, I don't know if I should say this, but I'm gonna say it. I mean, because I truly wanted to, because I'm the kind of person which, like, I don't know if this is going against any of you guys or the players of this game, but I like for things to be as accurate as possible.
Yeah.
And as respectful as possible.
Yeah.
So when he told me about having Polly on, I was really, really fucking excited. I was like, yes, dude, fuck yeah. Like, I love this. All the fucking liberals are gonna love it so much. I don't know about that.
Didn't they get like mad?
I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
it seems like when you try to do something you think is right, it doesn't matter what side you're on.
Yeah.
Someone's always gonna bitch.
The road to hell is
It's how
paved
it
with good intentions, so
Yes. Which I was like, oh, I'm so touched by this because I love inclusion. I love diversity. And one person that I know is trans, and I was like, oh, she would love to be represented too. You know, they're not fucking invisible.
yeah.
So I spoke with Ryan. I was like, I begged him. I was like, please, 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 if you can, please try to find a trans
Voice actress.
a trans voice actor to do this.
Yeah.
Please, like, I would appreciate that. The community would like appreciate it, blah, blah, blah. And I think he really did give it a good try, and he just couldn't find one.
Right.
Or one that matched the vibe that he wanted.
Right.
But I appreciated the effort.
Yeah.
Right, and like I think it makes it hard too when you have a vision of what you want.
Mhm.
Because I'm sure, like, when he makes it, like, he has these characters, he sees the drawings, he has what he wants in his head, and he knows what he wants them to sound like. So when you know that, it's hard to find someone because you have that, you know that what you're trying to do.
Especially Ryan being such like a detail-oriented guy. Obviously, look at his fucking work.
Yeah.
He has a specific vision, and if it doesn't match up, he's like, No, he's not gonna make exceptions for that.
Yeah,
So,
that's fair. You can't, it's someone's art. You can't get mad about that. It's
it's his expression. Fuck it.
And he's always kind of been, or at least based on the Huniepop games, he's always kind of been big on the inclusion thing. Because like even in the first Huniepop, not only was there like basically every like major like race covered in the girls you could date, but you could also play as a girl if you wanted, which is like the next best thing you could do short of making 12 guys to date, but that would take a whole lot more work and more voice actors and shit. So yeah.
Oh, and I do like the fact I thought it was cool at least that even in the first game, doesn't Q, well, actually all the characters refer to the player as the pronoun that they choose, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
thought that was pretty cool.
I know for a fact there's like completely different voice lines depending on the gender you choose at the beginning of the game. And I think you might have went a step further with the second game where you can choose what gender you want to be, but also how you want to be referred to. Mm-hmm. So like there's that extra layer there. But yeah, it's like it's really impressive.
Yeah, because I think I remember that too. Playing it, I was like, "Oh, that's cool that I can choose."
Yeah, I mean, you can even choose what kind of junk Polly has. It's like specifically a little like innie or outie on the menu, which is again, it's a really cool.
Chunkier.
Yeah, well, I don't know if like I don't know if you actually see Polly's junk in any of the.
You don't. I chose outie, and you don't.
So like it never like comes out. It's just
no. It's always like
always. Yeah, there's always some. Oh yeah.
Like I think I chose any
obscured.
I think I chose any for
like
Polly.
Outline.
And like I think
that's pretty much what it is. Yeah, it's or she's like obscured by like someone's head, someone's
the difference.
Anything like it's weird.
Like the one difference I saw was I chose any for Polly, and like in one of the girl on girl scenes, there was like a box for a strap on next to them, and I'm like, okay, like yeah. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
But to be fair, like was the smartest way to do it because it would be more art.
As a guy who draws art like this, it takes a while. So I don't blame the artist for, especially when you have to do that many combinations. Like I'm sitting here going, like, is there going to be a combination for like every single like different art? That's fucking insane.
So much.
And it goes into such detail. Like I was watching a girl stream this game, and if you pick playing as a female, like you specifically don't get the cum shot pictures. Like it's that detail oriented. So I mean, if you're playing as a girl, you miss out a little bit, but other than that, like
I mean, did they take into consideration that some like to squirt? I'm just saying.
Ryan, did you take into consideration that?
Did you, Ryan? You didn't do enough on this fucking.
Ryan, we demand squirting for Huniepop 3. I will not stand if this does not get added.
You know what? If it does, we'll stand on the corner with the "We want squirt."
Dude, I will go door to door with fucking leaflets. Hey,
dude, when I was a Christian, I did knock on doors, so I'll do it for a better cause, which is I want squirt.
Yes,
exactly. No more work for Ryan or his team. In
fact, I think that's the official stance of the Nude clan is we're pro-squirt. So
probably what. Oh, except for Joe.
Do we ask her the question if squirt is pee or not? Because I don't know if that's rude.
Okay, so I hear this a lot. I heard it more in my younger days. They're like, it's not pee. It's like, okay, maybe I just never squirted in my life, which I haven't, but I've peed a lot. And that shit looks like pee to me.
Yeah.
You've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
What do you guys think?
The love fairy spoke.
I don't know. I've never experienced it. All I know is that it's.
I really hope it's not pee because it's been in my mouth. So I would hope it's not.
All right, we got a hung jury on this one.
Just call me Bear Grylls.
Oh no! But speaking of your delivery in the game, I guess specifically with Huniepop 2, was there like room for improvisation with the dialogue? Because like some of those lines feel so naturally delivered. I would be surprised if you like didn't like just add them in.
Hold on, when did I do that? That was like in 2019. I don't think I did improv.
I was also wondering when the recording process for Huniepop 2 even happened, because that was like a huge gap between the first two games that I had to assume he wanted to get you guys in early.
Which is why I had to refresh myself.
Yeah.
I think we did it in like 2018, 2019.
Okay.
Shoot. But I know he did post a video of me on Twitter saying a line from Huniepop 2. I want to say late 2018, early 19.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Not sure though.
So right before like the pandemic shit. So like
it was even before that.
So then, oh man, that game came out at the best time though, because we got to play when we were locked down. I feel like that's special.
What? That was strategic. That
Yeah,
had
exactly.
to be. That was fucking strategy.
He knew. He saw the future, and he
He fucking knew.
He was going to take that hiatus, and he was like, we got a global pandemic. You know what? I'm going to bang this one out and make sure people can, jerk off at home at least.
Yeah. He's so considerate. He thought of it.
Yeah, no, thank you, Ryan. You gave me plenty of spank bank material while I was stuck at home. No, but like some of those lines are just so like they feel like improv lines. Like there's one where she meets the stripper character and she goes like, "Oh my god, she is so hot. I would suck her knees." And like the way that line is read, I'm like, there's no fucking way that was written in a script somewhere.
Like, in that same vein, when she says, "Oh my god," and she's stupid too, I had to take my headphones off. I was laughing so hard. I was afraid I was gonna blow people out.
Really funny. Some of these lines I don't even remember saying.
I don't doubt it.
Fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. No, Ryan came up with all those lines. I don't remember improving at all.
That's insane.
Like, to be honest, okay, so I remember that day Ryan and I met up for breakfast/coffee, like right before we recorded.
Yeah.
And he gave me like this little packet or whatever the fuck it was. There's so many lines in there. I get so exhausted. I don't even want to improv. Okay. I would rather just read something because like I'm on autopilot by that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't want to think. I don't want to use my brain. I just want to see something and just say it.
So that's definitely a credit to you as a voice actress then, because like it really does sound like it's just natural, like it's just you being you.
Yeah,
and it's funny. It's great. Your lines are great. You're funny. It's fantastic.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I don't think he or I have laughed more at not just porn games, but maybe video games in general the past couple years at least.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
How would you say? Do you guys mind if I ask you guys questions?
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, absolutely, please.
I would love to know your take, Mitch, and your take, Zach, on how you think that Huniepop 1 differed from the second one.
Okay.
Honestly,
I think. Sorry, go.
No, it's just that like the second one just has more depth to it. They added that energy system. They added the baggage system, which like completely throws a wrench in the gears when you're trying to get.
That's like emotional baggage, right?
Yeah, but it's different for every girl, and like honestly, if you're not paying attention to those, it can really mess you up. As hard as that game already is. Like
I think as well. Oh, sorry.
I keep blurting out shit. It's just like there's just some of those baggages where it's like, okay, I want to use this coffee item to give energy to this girl because she's tired, but Lola takes all the coffee items because of her like caffeine addiction baggage, and it's just like, well, that just fucked up my whole plan, and I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, just little tiny things here and there building upon an already really good foundation from the first game.
Got it. What about your take, Zach?
So the first one, like the only real goal it gives you is to get laid. Like that's your whole goal is to
that's the first
find
one.
A girl. Yeah, talk to her, get her panties. That's it. And then once you beat the first one, you don't have to play anymore. I mean, we definitely did, but you don't have to. Like you've counted that as being beaten.
Sure.
But in the second one, like the story is like, wait, it's you have to get everyone to like get together. Then you have to fight the love fairy or the what were they called? It was the
Nymphogen.
Nymphogen. I almost said Nephilim. That's not right. So like yeah, like there's so much more. I feel like there's more playability. Like there's so much like DLC for the first game, but if he does do DLC for the second one, awesome. But as it is now, like there's tons of stuff. I still haven't beat it yet. Like I have a shit ton of hours in it, and I still haven't.
Well, and even when you beat it, you can still go back in and like unlock all the outfits you didn't get, and on top of that, there's like even more. So yeah.
So okay. Because I mean, like, I couldn't even get to one fucking fucker.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah. What the fuck am I trying to say? I didn't even get to fuck one chick. But how does the Nymphogen also have like any baggage like that, or you just like go straight to fighting her?
So they don't have baggage, but instead the game forces you to go through 4 straight rounds with 100 turn limit. And all the baggages of the girl, like it brings in all the girls from the game as like possessed like spirits basically. And whatever girls you're up against, their baggages will pop up. So it's basically like fighting Shang Tsung at the end of Mortal Kombat, where you're kind of just fighting everyone else from the rest of the game. It's I don't know if that analogy lands with you or not, but
I
didn't think so. It's okay. Someone gets it.
I watched the end of Mortal Kombat, so is that reference?
What, the new movie or the 90s one?
The new one.
Okay. Is Shang Tsung in that, Zach? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
Shang Tsung is in the new Mortal Kombat, yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's move on so I don't sound stupid.
No, I'm the one sounding stupid right now. I'm being like, yeah, it's like Shang Tsung. He can transform into Scorpion and Reptile and Kano and yeah, whatever.
Basically, the hard shit before you get to the harder shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, because the Niflungen take damage with each one, don't they? Like that's how you beat them, is by beating everyone else.
You just basically have to. You just basically have to get through 4 rounds. It's basically like a big boss rush, more or less, or an endurance round. So, but yeah, once you do that, then it's game over.
It's like I think I came up with like another reference.
Okay. It's
like in Street Fighter.
Okay.
Don't they like beat up a car?
Yeah. No, they do beat up a car. And it's like if you beat up the car in Street Fighter, but the car is made up of all the other fighters you fought before then.
It's a bigger car.
Yeah, it's like a big car made of people.
Okay.
So do you play video games at all? Do you have, or when you have time?
Okay.
Zach, she's a professional, okay? She doesn't have time for these silly things like we do.
Honestly, I wish I did game more, because I just need something to like relax me a little other than scroll endlessly on fucking Instagram.
Yeah.
But my very first game that I was obsessed with was the Spice Girls, which is
the PS1 one?
Yeah. Which is why my mom bought me the PS1. And then do you guys remember Parappa the Rapper?
Yes. Yeah. Parappa the Rapper is my shit.
Parappa the Rapper. There was one more. Busta Groove?
Yes, Busta Groove is also amazing.
You guys remember that?
I know of Busta Groove. I've never played it, but I know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically anything with dancing, I love. Oh, and I also love DDR.
I was gonna say DDR, which
he's a DDR freak actually. He really
I have it. Hold on, let me turn it on real quick. I have a fucking arrow on the wall back there. Let me find the fucking app.
Oh my god.
This is great for podcast, by the way. Yeah, there we go. I have an arrow. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I'll have to send you the link sometime.
It's so much. Those were my games. So I guess for me it was a little more music oriented.
Oh shit. What if there was a Huniepop rhythm game? I would never leave my room.
I'd be so fucking down.
Because rhythm games are like my thing, more or less. And I mean, I can't get to the arcades anymore to play DDR or whatever, so it's kind of just like Rock Band or Beat Saber.
See, that's the thing. I'm not like quick enough to use my mind, but I have a lot of rhythm.
But that's what Parappa's all about. It's kick punch. It's all in the mind. So yeah, you just got to channel Chop Chop Master Onion or.
Oh my god, I fucking love that game so much.
Actually, there is a browser game that is somewhat similar called Friday Night Funkin' that you might enjoy.
Friday Night Funkin'?
Yeah, it's about a guy who has to go up against his girlfriend's vampire dad, who's a rock star. It's basically like Parappa the Rapper meets DDR. Like it looks like DDR, but you're doing it back and forth, like call and response.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it got huge on Newgrounds recently, so I don't know. You might like that, but yeah.
Yeah, I already do.
Well, there you go.
Okay, I'm gonna download it later. Thank you.
I don't even think you have to download it. I think you can just play it in your browser.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Love it.
All the fun, none of the work.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
Did you want to field any more questions, Zach, from the list here? I'm trying to see which ones we have.
Yeah. So, I guess something I was interested in, did you want to do voice acting?
Did I want to, like, before he even asked me?
Yeah, like, was it something you've ever thought about, or was he just come up and he's like, Okay.
Oh yeah, especially okay. So hold on, my ear's itchy. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, so when Huniepop when he first approached me about that, I was actually surprised. I was like, oh my god, like, am I manifesting something like really dope right now? Because I just I was like such a baby. Like I still am a baby in the voiceover world because I took a really long break. Like pretty much the only work that I've done for voiceovers was with Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
I
scoping out the
didn't do
IMDb before this. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like,
all the short films and
what?
whatnot, but basically Huniepop's the only
Yeah.
video game.
Yeah, Huniepop's the only voice acty thing that I did. So I've always wanted to do cartoons. I
Mhm.
mean, like my voice is pretty good for that.
Yeah.
Like I always felt it was good for like animation and everything. But when he and I met, I had just taken some voiceover workshops, like actor workshops and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I was really new to it. Still am, like I said. But my main focus has and always will be acting for like
Yeah.
TV and film.
Yeah.
But I think it really lent itself to my voice acting because I think it makes it sound a lot more realistic
Mhm.
and a lot more grounded, and it doesn't just sound like someone is just trying to fuck with their face, you know what I mean? It's just like I really tried to make Q as believable as possible.
And
And
it,
I
it
think that
translates to
Mhm.
yeah,
the
thank
games
you.
itself.
Oh, for
But that's the
sure.
thing that like people don't realize about voice acting. I know Rob Paulson, the guy who voiced like Raphael in the old Ninja Turtles and Yakko from Animaniacs and Pinky from Pinky and the Brain. He had a podcast where like he would say like not only do you have to like do the funny voice, but you have to be able to do that funny voice in a range of emotions. It really is acting. So
Hmm.
yeah, your experience in TV and film would definitely help with that for sure.
And the thing is, I don't know if anyone knows this. I'm obviously voice actors know this, but we actually like put our bodies into it too. We're
Yeah.
not just standing there. We're not just sitting there. And when you hear the difference between someone sitting down and just like talking like I am now, and someone actually using their body and standing up, you can really hear a difference.
Yeah, if you
It's
watch
very
like
physical, actually.
yeah, if you watch like the special features on like an
Yeah.
animated movie, usually there'll be a segment where they're like showing the actors in the recording booth and they're going at it, which yeah, whatever you got to use physically to get yourself in the headspace of that character to sort of help like portray whatever emotion you need. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, it's interesting because with TV and film, the camera's literally right here. So they can see your emotions even if it's just like a thought. You don't
Yeah.
even have to do anything with your face and people already know like what's being conveyed. Whereas with animation, you really have to bring it to life for them or else it's just going to sound flat and
Yeah,
not bring that character to life.
everything's got to be taken to the extreme. I think even with some of the newer stuff like motion capture, because like it's just not like to the fidelity of real life yet. Like it's close, but like
Mhm.
there's still sort of that uncanny valley. So you really got to push those emotions.
It's a
So
little more theatrical, yeah. Even
yeah,
with mocap. Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
yeah. I mean, do you have any contact with some of the other voice actresses from the game? Because I know some of them are like there's some like decently big names in there. Lola is Kira Buckland, who voiced 2B in Nier Automata, and
This is a AAA title that came out.
it's like a huge game. The prequel to it just came out like a couple weeks ago, and the woman who voiced the Muslim girl Abia, her voice actress Elsie Lovelock is either the singing voice or the singing and the acting voice for Charlie on Has Been Hotel, which like was a really big popular animated pilot that got picked up recently for like TV. So
Did it
I
really
mean,
get picked up for TV?
yeah,
Oh, they're gonna edit the shit out of it. You can't
no,
trust
A24 picked it up, so it'll probably be fine. A24
Mhm.
takes weird risks with their stuff, you know. They made like Hereditary and
They're
Oh,
very
they're-
they did, mid-90s,
I don't know.
right?
Wait, maybe A24 didn't do Hereditary. They did Annihilation and Ex Machina. They pick up weird movies all the time. They're not going to butcher Has Been Hotel. You'll be fine.
I think they did Minari too. I'm saying like all the dramatic shit you guys are saying.
I'm saying the weird wacky shit like, oh, they did Swiss Army Man or whatever the fuck. I'm pretty sure they did Swiss
Daniel
Army Man.
Radcliffe?
Dude, that was a good movie.
I think that was them.
That shit was.
Did they do The Lighthouse? They might have done The Lighthouse. Sure. I have no idea. Whatever. I'm not a film guy.
Anyway.
Without the derailing you for.
Yeah.
So do you have a cartoon you'd really like to like voice act in, or like maybe a TV series or a movie series you'd like to like be able to like do?
That's a good question. You know what? I haven't gotten that far because I'm at a point where I'm just really grateful for whatever comes my way.
Right.
I'm just fucking stoked to be part of projects.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a good attitude to have, to be honest. Like,
yeah. Like I'm not gonna be picky and choosy. Obviously, like a fucking Disney feature would be great, but I don't know because I made sex sounds for an Ink game. So you
gotta drop the first F word in a Disney movie.
Yeah, but like
we'll be there waiting for it. We'll be so excited.
To bring it back, Kira Buckland, not only was she in Nier Automata like a big, huge thing, but she used to be like the female voice actress on Newgrounds way back in the day. So like anyone who was making a Flash animation in the mid 2000s was like, I need a girl voice. I'm gonna get Rena-chan, which was her. So like, yeah, she said some horrible shit, but like no one cares. It's fine. Here's a hypothetical then. If let's say you get to pick one cartoon from your childhood that's gonna get rebooted, even if it's already getting a reboot right now. I don't.
Recess.
Oh, yeah!
Really? Okay.
Spinelli.
Yeah, okay. I could see that.
Okay. Let's see who. Oh, that's such a good question. I really love Spinelli from Recess. I've always wanted to be here for Halloween.
So you're gonna do it this year, right? You're gonna go Spinelli.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna fucking do it. That's the only one I can think of. I loved Recess. Did you guys ever watch Pepper Ann?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking love Pepper Ann. Moose would be fun to play.
you're spitting all the 90s stuff out, and that was just good shit. That was just good.
Let's think of more 90s shit, and maybe I can think of a character I want to be.
What about Doug? Anything in Doug?
Maybe BB?
Okay.
You don't want me to spit out 90s shit, because I'm just going to go really obscure, like, oh, Mike, Lou, and Og, or fucking...
What the fuck is that? I'm so sorry that I don't know.
Welcome to our podcast when he's on it.
Oh my god. You know what's a really funny... sorry, this might be off topic, but I love this show. The Way of the House Husband.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the anime!
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet, but I really want to.
Didn't that just start?
Probably...
I think so,
yeah.
Okay.
And it's probably the only anime that like I'm not like, huh?
Okay.
I don't know, I just really enjoy it. The humor is just like amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Here, I'm gonna write that down in my notes now because you mentioned
Please watch it. Yeah, and please email me or Discord me and let me know what you think because
I totally will.
Hilarious. Mitch, have you watched it?
I have not watched it. I know what it is. It seems right up my fucking alley. It just seems like really funny and cute at the same time in like a weird way.
It's hilarious and it's endearing and like I want to marry this motherfucker. He's
exactly.
Yeah.
It's the Yakuza, right? That like becomes a house husband.
More or less, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically. There seems to be a lot of like female voice work in anime too, because like I mean, say what you will about anime, but it's got female characters out the wazoo. So like I don't know.
I used to be a big Sailor Moon fan too when I was younger.
I used to be a big fucking Sailor Moon fan. We used to play that shit on the playground, and we were a bunch of dudes. So it's like,
I love it.
Yeah,
you're so progressive.
There was a new Sailor Moon movie coming out too. They just did a trailer for.
What?
Oh yeah, Netflix
I
has
thought
it.
of more cartoons.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, go for it.
Powerpuff Girls.
I assumed that was going to be like your number one pick. How do you feel about this live action reboot?
Do it. That'd be so hilarious. I used to love Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Yeah.
A lot.
That's a good one.
Cow and Chicken, even though that was weird as shit.
Cow and Chicken's just like, it's great.
That's weird.
So with Cow and Chicken, did you watch Rocko's Modern Life?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
And Angry Beavers, Two Stupid Dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So basically all of these I would definitely want to do voiceovers for. And fuck me in the ass. What is it? There's what am I thinking of? There's one more. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. It would be awesome to be a Pokemon too.
Oh yeah. See,
what Pokemon would you be if you could choose?
Yeah.
They're like, do it.
Like an existing Pokemon?
Yeah, they're like, Jackie.
Yeah, good luck. There's 900 of them.
Fuck. Well, now there is. Out of the OG.
Yeah. Gen 1.
Probably. Well, Pikachu's my favorite.
Right.
Okay.
So Pikachu or I like Togepi too, but I can't get that high. My balls dropped, like I said. Like it's so hard to get that high now.
Can you do Pikachu? Like if we ask.
Oh my
you
god!
right now,
let me try. I'll try it.
Okay.
Let me see. Pikachu.
Holy shit, that's close.
That was good.
Let me try another emotion.
Okay.
Let me.
Okay. Yeah,
one more emotion. Pikachu.
Yes. Oh my god, no. That could totally be that Luchador Pikachu from the fighting game.
X and Y.
No, there's
it's a skin in X and Y. You can get him, but
they put out a fighting game recently, and they have like a Lucha Libre Pikachu, and it's a girl Pikachu because it's got the little heart notch in the tail. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. You know who's really cute too? Pichu. And I just learned that he was Gen 2?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's bullshit. How are you gonna go from Pikachu to Raichu? I don't get it.
No,
dude, they went to the babies in that one because there was like a baby. What was it, like Jinx?
Togepi's technically a baby Pokemon. Togepi has an evolution, and then another one past that.
Togepi has a baby version?
No, Togepi is the baby version.
Oh,
if you evolve it, it becomes Togetic, and then you can evolve that later to a Togekiss. I've played Pokemon for far too long in my life. Yeah,
I like it. That's great. I love it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I think Pokemon are so cute. And okay, I don't play Pokemon Go, but I have seen all the Pokemon that they're coming up with. And like the newer ones just look so fucking like, to me, they look very remedial and like simple. Have you guys seen them?
Well,
we just reviewed the newest game on our podcast like last year.
They're like blocks. Like what is happening?
If you like the original, and if you have a Nintendo Switch, I don't know if you do, they came out with a game called Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And so it's basically the first game, but you get Pikachu or Eevee, and they get like they can't evolve, but they can do like their like certain moves.
And so catching Pokemon in that game works like Pokemon Go. You literally like you use the controller and you flick it like you throw in a Pokeball. They put out a Pokeball controller. Yeah. There's also the new Pokemon Snap.
So good.
Yeah.
Kawaii is like in. It's just
They also put out a new Pokemon Snap, which is nothing but cute. Like you literally get in the first level, and it's just a Pichu and a Grookey just like hanging out. You just take pictures of them. It's amazing.
I love cute things. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I follow Pomeranian dogs.
Okay.
and I follow a bush baby on my Instagram. You know what?
I don't know.
That was my first heartbreak. Was a bush baby.
They're like
when I was a kid, there was this like a documentary on, and I was like 6, and this bush baby died, and I cried for days for this stupid monkey as a child.
Oh wait.
So my family blackmails me now with it.
It's the monkeys with the big like red eyes.
Big eyes, and then they have like little spider fingers.
Yeah.
They're so cute. I love everything kawaii. And like I totally forgot about Eevee.
Yeah, Eevee. I mean, look, I could just bankrupt you right now by saying if you go to the Pokemon Center website and see all the different dolls you can buy of all these things.
Yeah. They have a new thing called Sitting Cuties, and it's like all the evolutions, but they're like little and like they're adorable.
Yeah.
What is Eevee's power?
It can evolve into a bunch of different forms depending on what you.
And Let's Go Eevee. It gets. I don't know. I played Pikachu because I wanted Pikachu.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you get like different stuff, and it helps you progress the story.
But you can't evolve it into like Flareon, Umbreon, whatever in that game.
Because Eevee's perfect the way it is.
Doesn't Eevee also do like baby doll eyes, or am I making that up?
That's a move it can learn.
That is a move.
Yeah.
What does that do?
Probably lowers their attack.
Or yeah, maybe that's what it is.
I don't know.
Love it. I love Pokemon.
Yeah, I got back into buying the cards recently. It's not good.
I heard it's a thing again.
It is. It's not good.
Yeah.
I've been going to Walmart every day.
Holy fucking shit.
They mostly don't
That's
have them,
crazy.
except for the one day they did, and I bought 14 packs, but whatever.
Damn, didn't they used to have like a gold card or you had to find the gold card?
They do that now still. You
Yeah.
can still find the gold card.
There's a really rare subset of gold cards. There's like rainbow rares of like certain characters and stuff.
Full arts of like a lot of the better ones.
It's fucking bonkers.
It's intense. That's intense, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're like, I'm losing a lot of money because of it.
Not really, but it's just like the itch is there. So now it's like, well, let's check Walmart, see if they have Pokemon cards.
Okay, so do you collect or do you actually play it?
I'd play it if I had people around me.
I used to play competitively.
Yeah,
up until a couple years ago.
He's got a shitload. He was showing me the other night. There's an app on the computer you can download to play against like people online or against the computer.
Like on Zoom?
No, just but they do a thing where like if you get a pack of cards, like the last card in it is like a code that you can redeem on the website, and then you get a pack of cards in the game on the computer as well. So that's kind of neat.
That's interesting. Damn.
Yeah. Don't fall into this rabbit hole. Don't just collect the dolls or something else. Seriously, okay. Pokemon cards will ruin you.
I just like looking at them. I don't like using my brain.
They do this thing now where like some of the cards just have full art and like the text is over the full art and they look super fucking cool. And it's like, well, I'm ruined because now I have to hate all these because they look fucking sick.
That's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait. So like you can't even see the text because the picture is over the text?
Normally it's just like a picture inside a little window at the top of the card and the text is at the bottom like on a colored background, just like a normal colored background. This is just the card itself. The whole thing is the art and then like the text is on top of the picture. So it just feels like the Pokemon is breaking out of like the card for lack of a better term. Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
I love simple things like that. Like Pogs.
Yeah, it's the same shit. It's literally just the same shit.
I miss it.
Gotta bring the 90s back.
For real. Bring that shit back.
We got
nothing to worry about. It was so good.
We got 2 missions to fulfill in the next year. Bring the 90s back and get squirting in Huniepop 3.
Get squirting in Huniepop 3. Is there going to be a 3?
I don't know. You tell me.
We thought you would know.
Ryan!
You're the one with the golden ticket to the fucking hentai factory here. I go,
hentai factory. That's hilarious. I actually don't know anything about like hentai.
Well, in the hentai factory, you can lick the wallpaper. The schnozberries taste like schnozberries, but that's not the only thing you're gonna be tasting. No, hentai is just it's just like it's
porn. It's imaginative porn.
It's just cartoon porn, but in Japan, like using like anime characters, but they tend to be more realistically proportioned than like your typical Western cartoon characters. So it's kind of more of like it helps bridge that gap between like the fake and the real. You know what I mean? So I'm not surprised that it's gotten exceedingly popular, and that shit just basically. I mean, I'm sure Huniepop 2 sold a ton solely. Huniepop 1 sold a ton solely because it was a hentai game. There's another game that just came out.
No one knew what to expect.
No, but it's like when I heard Hentai Candy Crush, I'm like, yo, I'm in. But like that shit sells. There's a game that me and Zach just played recently called Subverse, which is also a porn game, and it sold a lot because it's a fucking porn game. That's like 3D. It's like 3D models. Okay. Yeah, but.
Yeah. But I mean, like, for sure, that one's, like, not the selling. I mean, I guess probably was a selling point, but, like, all the shit you can do in that game is nuts.
Yeah, but the...
Subverse is so good.
You know, people bought in the Subverse because they saw, ooh, sexy robot lady.
That's why I downloaded it, so, I mean, like, take what you will, but...
That's the good thing about games like this. You come for the porn, you stay for the, like, actually good gameplay.
Stay for the story.
Hey, in the case of Huniepop and Subverse, yes. In the case of 99% of all the other like cheap, badly translated Chinese hentai games I have, it's like, well, this was $2, so it's not that big a deal.
Huniepop is definitely worth the money. Like alone for like, I mean, you know, you get the sexy time, but the voice acting, your voice acting for sure.
Thank you.
Phenomenal. It's so great.
It really sets it apart. I said this when we reviewed the first Huniepop a few months back, but like it's that voice acting and that sort of like full voice acting, realistically developed and realized characters is what really puts that game ahead of everything else. I was talking to one of our other co-hosts, Joe, who's not really like into this stuff. But he was looking on Steam. He's like, "What's
He's
the best?"
He's afraid of sex. YouTube. Yeah. Joe is afraid of sex.
Joe is afraid of female boobs. But anyway,
he's gonna be so pissed. It's gonna be funny.
No, but he was asking me like, "What's the best game in that like Huniepop genre?" And I'm like, "What, like porn games?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Fucking Huniepop. I don't know what else to tell you. It's the best game I've played of that whole type."
It definitely. So when we score them, like we score everything out of 10. And Huniepop 1 definitely got the 10 for me anyway, for voice and acting. And number 2, well, when we eventually review it, will as well, because it is great. It's awesome. You sit there, you laugh. I laughed so hard I cried a few times just because it was just funny.
I still think it's my game of the year so far, although with Resident Evil 8 coming out in a couple days, that might be challenged. But yeah,
different genre. So does it count?
Look. For at least the first few months here, Huniepop was Huniepop 2 was a definite lock of like game of the year for me.
That's all that matters.
Yes. Yeah. Huniepop 1 would have been my game of the year 2015 if not for Bloodborne. I'm so sorry, Zach. I keep cutting you off.
Fuck yeah, fuck you. Bloodborne's good. I'll always wait for Bloodborne. Do you have any other projects coming up that you're allowed to talk about, or anything in the works that we can look out for to be able to support you in that?
Ooh. Well, I just had, oh my god, my brain isn't working, guys.
Join the club.
2 days ago, or was it yesterday? What's today? Oh, it came out yesterday. I was in a film called Party With Me. It was a low budget indie film.
Saw that on the IMDb?
Yes, it just released on Amazon Prime, which you can rent it for like $3-4. Or you can buy it for $13 on Amazon Prime Video or iTunes.
Okay.
And like all these other fucking platforms that I don't know. But yeah, I had a little part in that movie, and oh god, we filmed it so long ago, probably in like 2018.
Okay.
And it literally just premiered last year during the pandemic.
Yeah. I saw it was 2020 on the IMDb, so.
Yeah. And we premiered it at like this drive-in theater.
Oh,
that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was fucking dope. We were waiting for it to come out because it's been so long.
Right, you're like antsy or something.
Yeah, we're like, can we watch this fucking thing? But it's actually a really good movie. And yeah, go check that out if you're down.
That's written down too. I have a note now that says it's your recommendations, so that'll be in there as well. Well.
Awesome.
Watch this.
Yeah, so Party With Me and Amazon Prime or iTunes.
Yes. Everyone go check out Party With Me.
Yeah, please do. And give your honest rating on IMDb, please. Because apparently the ratings start super low unless like you have a lot of ratings. So.
Oh, weird.
Interesting. That sounds kind of bullshit.
Yeah, right. Thanks, guys.
It's like, oh, you suck. It's like, but no, I don't.
I don't. Know. We really don't.
Man, that sounds like they're trying to cheat some things on there. Huh?
Yeah, I play a cut on there. I'm such a bitch. I love
it. But I mean,
that's my favorite word. So
me too.
I'm happy that it made it on.
Like you kind of play that with Q anyway. Like not to that extreme, maybe, but like I can see that for sure.
It's just different versions of Jaclyn being a cunt. Like sometimes like on Huniepop 1 and 2, I'm just like a funny cunt. And then in Party With Me, I'm just like an actual cunt. So it's like, what version of cunty Jaclyn do you want?
How much coffee did you have this morning before the shoot/recording session?
I didn't.
There you go. If I wanted to be a cunt, I would just wake up and not have any coffee. I'm like, let's bang this one out, guys. Let's go.
What the fuck do you want?
Yeah.
Honestly, if I get like more than like 3 customers calling me, I'm a dick. So do the same thing. They're like, hello. I'm like, what can I do for you today?
You actually still sound nice. Oh, okay.
No, you have to add the fuck you at the end because it's like little like.
It's a secret spice. It's the salt.
It's the parsley. It's like
Salt Bay.
Yeah.
Salt.
I mean, that might be everything. I don't want to keep you too long.
No, I mean, like I'm having fun.
I'm glad. I mean, we're more or less out of questions. I don't know if you want to just shoot the shit for a little bit, but
yeah, let's shoot the shit. Maybe you can add something in here. Are you guys gonna edit this, or do you guys just like put on the full?
We're just gonna throw it on YouTube, and if they copy or they get mad at us, they get mad at us, and that's how it is.
Don't get mad at us.
They're not going to get mad at us.
They're not going to get mad.
Some of the thumbnails I've put up on some of these episodes, if they haven't gotten mad at us for that, they're not going to get mad at us for this. It'll be fine.
It's true. They've been pretty pissed. No, they got mad at fuck Kotaku.
Well, because it says fuck right in the name. That's why.
Do that. It's a little out there.
Look, Kotaku is not a good website. Just trust me on this. They deserve every fuck they get. Not the good kind of fuck. I mean, like...
Not the kind of the love fairy helps you get. It's the bad.
Every cunty, spiteful, dismissive fuck you can lodge at Kotaku is absolutely deserved.
Man.
Oh shit! You went quiet for a sec.
I have Huniepop questions for you guys.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's the answer.
What was your reaction when? Because I think Q addresses like, "Hey, like I'm not gonna fuck you this time, right?" So
disappointment.
Well, I was like, I was getting to the end of the game, hoping like, come on, there's no fucking way they didn't like.
Well, when did she say it?
Isn't it at the beginning because she can't interfere or something like that? Like you have to do it.
I think
that's what it is.
It's kind of vague. It's like, it's kind of open ended where I'm like, well, I mean, after, what's going on? Like, it's world saved. She even pulls that in the ending where she's like she gives like this big heartfelt speech where it's just like, oh man, you're the best. Oh, I'm gonna reward you. And it's like, close your eyes, I'll give you a big kiss. And then you like open your eyes and it's like, I guess her butt or something. She's like, I fucking tricked you, you dumb idiot. And then she's like, let's get blazed and watch TV or something. I forget.
Oh, Ryan.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
His sense of humor
is great.
He wrote the whole fucking thing himself.
Honestly, again, that's extremely impressive because that is one of the funniest games I've played in a long, long time. And
a lot of fucking dialogue.
Yes, but like, it's not even just the dialogue. It's the fact that like the stripper girl is so stupid that when you give her gifts in the game, they're all literal children's toys, like the little Tower of Rings. And you give it to her and she's like, I remember playing with these when I was a teenager. And it's just like, good fucking God. It's the best shit ever. Oh, I was losing it. Zach.
Her too, and she's like, guess how many times I've been pregnant? You have to like guess, and you're like, God damn it.
Yeah, because they ask you questions.
One of the answers is like, I hope not more than 5 times. It's just
the answer.
Not more. It's not more than 5 times.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
It's just up and down. I mean, even the first game too. The point where I knew these games hit my sense of humor is when you like walk up to the Asian chick in the first game and the like responses you can give are like, isn't it great how like life is meaningless and everything sucks? Or like, hey, can you teach me karate? Or yo, fuck these birds, am I right? And it's just like, okay. I think someone reached
anymore, right?
She's not in the second one, which I know bums
she was the one that I pursued in the first game, and then they fucked me over.
Didn't she have blue hair?
No, you're thinking of Nikki. That's the gamer girl.
Yeah.
Oh, I think. Wait, who was it?
It was the Asian girl, the teacher, Aiko.
What was her name? Aiko.
Oh, right.
Oh, she was my favorite girl in the whole game. What was her name?
Shut up.
It took a while to sink in.
No, but like, I was like, wait a minute.
I mean, I commend him for adding a lot of the new girls in from the webcam game, but like, yeah, not a lot of the old ones. I thought that was
dope too. Yeah,
all the ones I wanted, all the ones I was personally like looking forward to got in, so I'm happy. But like a lot of the old girls got the axe. Like, only a few got in from the old game.
I wonder what the process was there. Like, did Ryan just decide that he was tired of them?
I'm sure it was for the sake of variety and maybe bringing back characters he could like tell like further their stories. Because like Jesse's a really complicated character for just being like, oh, I'm a porn star, blah. But it's like she's got her daughter who's one of the girls from the first game.
Mitch.
No, but it's like
porn stars are people too.
No, but like she has such an interesting like relationship with her daughter, who's a character in the first game, and you like hear murmurs about her daughter in this one.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, like,
was she in the second one too, the daughter?
No, just Jesse.
You just hear about her like through dialogue, but it's like
she gets very fleshed out too because it goes into like, and really the game actually like goes into like her depression and stuff because she is fighting with like herself because she was a porn star and she doesn't want people to only view her as that. Yeah. And so like if you answer questions like that where it's like, oh, like how do you still watch my porn? And you're like, well, yeah. And she's kind of like, oh, I figured. And you're like, oh, sad, because you're like, no. Yeah, so hers, like, a lot of the characters, like, it really went into, like, fleshing them out a lot more, which is great.
Yeah.
I'm such, like, a big... I don't know if that, like, was a reflection of Ryan's, like, journey from, like, the first one to the second one, but I just, like, feel so... like, when I hear anything about, like, mental health, because I have been going to therapy, like, in between, like, when I talk to you guys and now, like, I have gone to therapy, and, like, I'm just, like, such a big mental health advocate now. Like, I can't see myself without fucking therapy. I know this isn't the show. I'm so sorry.
No,
we're here to talk to you about you, and like that's, you know what I mean. And like with that, it's definitely true, because I mean, everyone should see a therapist. Like really, everyone could benefit if they were honest about it.
And even if you think that nothing is innately wrong with you, it literally is for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just benefited so fucking much. And yeah, you're right, Zach. If it was more accessible, like money-wise, that would be like, the world would just be a better place.
Interview with Q from Huniepop. Let's talk about the healthcare system. No, but like they make that a fucking gameplay mechanic in Huniepop too, where they have all the baggages and stuff. Granted, not really much comes of it, but like it's there.
No, it comes a lot. I don't know if you played the game. There's a
lot. Did I play the game? Let me check my Steam hours here for a second. No, like I mean, it's not like they get cured of it, but like they address it, and like each
and that's
one
important
gets
in a relationship.
Yeah, and each time one comes up, it like gets its own little like dialogue scene that sort of like introduces it. And they all fit the characters very well. So yeah.
That's interesting. Did this game, I can't talk. Did the second one, do you guys feel like it did as well as the first, or do you think it did better? Not to like compare, but I just want to. I'm just
like sales wise.
I guess, or like reception wise, as far as like the fans and everything.
I would hope that it did better. I think out of the two, number 2 is my favorite, because there is more mechanics. It's longer. I mean, you can do more things in it.
Yeah.
So you'd hope that the fan base supported him for one and continued to like do the sales, but as well, you'd hope new people be brought in because, you know, of how it is and how it's been played. And like, yeah. So,
but that stuff is so commonplace on Steam these days anyway. Like, Huniepop 1 came out before Steam really like released their vice grip on like no 18 plus games on our platform, and then eventually they were like, this is really lucrative, fuck it, put porn games on Steam, who gives a fuck. But like I would imagine it did really well based on that. I know I think it broke like, I don't know how many copies it broke. I don't want to like splurt out a number in case I'm totally fucking wrong, but I know that the Twitter was saying like within the first week they made a lot of fucking sales. At least for
I know people were waiting for it, that's why.
Yeah.
We were definitely waiting for it.
Oh yes. When the final like release date trailer came out, I was like, Zach, it's happening. Mark your fucking calendars. Take off.
Dude, I came home during my lunch at work, and I was like, all right. And I like downloaded it on free that night. It was great.
Yeah.
The few times that I went on my Twitter, there was always like 1 or 2 people that were like, do you know when Huniepop 2 is coming out? I'm like, I have no fucking clue. Like, you're asking the wrong person.
They're like, don't talk to me, you fucking...
It doesn't...
like, get away from me.
Nothing to do with this.
It doesn't help that, like, Ryan rebranded the entire official Twitter for Huniepop to be, like, Q herself.
Yeah.
I know.
So it's like, that can't help things.
It puts so much responsibility on me. I'm like, I have no say in this shit.
You're like, at least keep me in the fucking loop then.
For real.
Yeah.
He's a genius though. I have to say that. He's a goddamn genius.
I mean, does it make you feel good to know that like you sold the game as Q? Like you're the reason everyone's doing what they're doing, and then you're definitely like the reason we came back for the second one because of, again, the voice and stuff. So like you've done it. This is you. You did this.
Aww.
Well, you were like the only voice in the webcam one too. Just to like a little aside, it's just like and it was like illegitimately because like at the end you're just like, by the way, I'm not real, so none of this matters anyway. See ya, and it's just like, all right, that fucking rules.
Bitch.
Yeah, exactly. No, but it's like, yeah, I mean, I imagine you remember recording. I don't know if you remember recording the fucking the Huniepop Direct where they went over like all the features of the new game. It was like it was making fun of the Nintendo Directs where they like do a big online presentation showing all the stuff that's coming out.
I remember it was long, right? Like I said a lot of things.
Yeah, like a 10, 15-minute video.
I remember reading that. I'm like, what am I even saying?
Yeah.
Like, see, at that point, I just see words and I fucking say it because it's just so much. Like, my brain is literally fucking fried.
Oh my god, we could make her say, "Go fuck yourself, San Diego," and she would have to read it.
Ha! Say it.
Fucking Christ. Yeah, no, but like, I don't know, just really good franchise, really good characters, and people just see it as a shallow thing, obviously, until they play it. But you know, I had to convince these guys.
You didn't have to convince me.
I didn't have to convince you, but I think maybe Schweiss and
we have a few friends who didn't want to play it because they were like, "Oh, it's a porn game. You know,
they're nude boys."
Normal people don't play. Yeah, we're the nude clan, and they didn't want to play a nude game.
Well, it was mostly like I think Cam and Craig. Schweiss was probably down. He just didn't have enough time.
Cameron still hasn't played it. Cameron still has the whole like, I can't play that because it's beneath me. It's kind of like things. So like.
Meanwhile, Schweiss is like, I would play it, but the wife's always home and I have kids, and it's like I can't really be doing that. It's like, oh yeah.
You're too old to show your kids some tits. Like, he's gonna learn someday.
He's gonna see him anyway.
I don't have kids, so I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but like, I feel like.
I don't know. You're probably rocking like an A cup.
What?
Ignore me. I just talk.
You do talk.
My brain is directly connected to my mouth, and there's no fucking filter.
Are you drinking KFC?
Yeah, what's up?
Yes.
Mountain Dew Sweet Lightning, what's up?
Yes.
That's why I was almost late to this thing. I had to go get dinner.
You motherfucker. It's Cinco de Mayo, bro. At least
they have. Okay, 1, girlfriend wanted KFC. 2, they have. Fuck. Shut up. She's black. That's the joke. 2, they had.
I'll get me canceled on YouTube.
They had one guy running the whole fucking place. I couldn't even get tenders because he's like, we don't have any tenders ready, and he's like, just want a 4 piece of like chicken instead. I'm like, yeah, all right, fine, that's fine, sure.
Whatever. Do you have a favorite like food you like to eat?
Let's see. I miss sushi because I'm vegan now.
Oh no way!
Yeah, I've been vegan for almost a year now.
Damn.
I love it. If we're getting into like deep Jaclyn shit again.
Okay.
So I was always like dipping into the veganism for like years and years, probably like 5-6 years.
Okay.
It just never happened for me. Like I never committed because of like I was living with family. It was hard because they were making shit that, you know.
Well, it's a huge commitment because you're cutting so much out.
A lot. And then the pandemic happened and I went vegan and it changed me because at first I thought I wanted to do it for health.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turned into spirituality.
Okay.
Like I felt like I actually felt for the animals.
Okay.
But I'm not one of those vegans where it's like animal cruelty, blah blah blah. Like I'm like, do whatever the fuck you want, dude. Just don't make me eat shit I don't want to eat. I'm fine.
Right.
Right.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah, I don't care whoever eats whatever they want. I'm doing this for myself, not anyone else. But yeah, I'm vegan and I love eating. I love sushi still.
Yeah.
They do make vegan sushi, and I would say sushi's really good. Okay. I can't think right now, guys, but I love sweets too. I love ice cream.
Who doesn't?
And I know. I just love anything sweet.
Yeah.
Pastries, donuts, all the things. Yeah.
So
how about you guys?
How about you, Mitch?
Oh, what, my favorite food? I don't know, probably burgers because I'm basic, but fucking.
Have you had a Beyond Burger?
A Beyond Burger?
Yeah.
Is that one of the plant-based ones, or?
Yeah. I think
nah.
I watched South Park where they made fun of them, and I thought it was really funny.
No, because I would go to like Burger King and see the Impossible Whopper, and I'm like, yeah, impossible that I'm ever going to order it. Anyway, give me a Bacon King or whatever the fuck.
Give me all of me.
Give me a Bacon King and some mac and Cheetos because I'm fucking disgusting.
Cool.
I mean, my Twitter name is
really
Junk
good.
Food King. It's kind of my whole shtick to just have a
love it.
garbage diet.
I love it.
Yeah.
What was something you mentioned that was good? You mentioned something, and I was like, oh, I missed that.
I don't know, Bacon King? I don't know. I'll tell you what, though.
Anyway.
Ramen. I haven't been to a ramen place in a good long
Ramen's
time because of the pandemic.
fucking delicious.
If you come to Utah, bro, like we've been asking you to for the show, Asa Ramen is the tits, dude.
I will start walking there
Is that your
tonight.
favorite food, Zach?
I like ramen a lot. I think curry might be my favorite food.
Really?
Curry?
Oh yeah, dude. I could totally go vegetarian if I could have curry like for every meal. 100%.
What kind of curry? Like
I like the one I get when I go out is paneer masala. So like the cheese one. Little bits of cheese in there.
You like Indian?
Oh yeah,
Indian food.
I don't know if Japanese curry is really easy to come by in a lot of places in America.
I don't think
It
kind
seems
of,
like
but
Thai and Japan or Thai and Indian are the most like popular.
I feel like unless you live in like a major coastal city like Los Angeles or some shit, like Japanese curry is just not that easy to find.
Hear that curry is not even really Indian. I heard masala's Indian, and curry is more like Sri Lankan.
Okay.
But I think that people just like confuse them, and they're like, just add it on our fucking menu.
Throw it in there. Get everyone.
Get everyone. Fuck it.
I can't fucking talk because I look at like that entire section of the world and I just go Asia, and then it's just
It's just as far as you go.
That's it. Yep. It's this big blurry fucking continent that's called Asia, and I'm like, yeah, it's where that's where the foods come from.
That's where the foods come from.
Yeah, man. Ramen, Kung Pao chicken, fucking.
I love that this is coming up in like Asian Pacific Islander month.
Heritage. Is it really?
Yeah.
I got a notification about that on the 1st.
So I think for you're like IND and stuff. You're Filipino, right?
I am.
How does that go with like being vegan? Because like I have friends who are Filipino, and like he did like a traditional like barbecue for his kids, and we had to kill the pig ourselves. Like that's part, you know what I mean? Like does that come in conflict with your family at all, or are they?
Oh yeah, that's why it was so hard to commit. Because like when I was in college, I don't know what happened. I watched a PETA video, and I was like, I'm vegetarian now. And then I was like, wait, I can't.
Mom.
Yeah, exactly. And I couldn't do it because I was like, fuck, I love fish. I was like, I'm pescatarian now. So then I was pescatarian for like a year, and they're like, dude, you can't be pescatarian. We eat too much pork and chicken and fish. Like they eat all the animals.
Yeah.
And I remember too, like in the Philippines, when I was like 5, I heard a pig squealing because they were like roasting that shit. So it's like straight up like these people, that's all they have to eat. That's the only way that they're gonna live, if they eat animals, which is fine. But this decision, I actually had to come up to my mom because I'm really close to my mom. I said, hey mom, I'm vegan, and I want you to know, like, this is not a phase. I really love this. I love the way it makes me feel. I will never force anyone to become vegan or be something that they're not. I just ask that you accept me the way I am. And then she was like, okay, it's going to be hard, but that's fine. And now it's sweet because she'll go to the store and be like, is this vegan? I'm like, oh, she's so cute. No, it's not, mom, but thanks.
She's holding a chicken like...
Gelato's not vegan.
Chicken isn't vegan?
Yeah, I know.
Is this vegan?
Yeah, she's so sweet. Like sometimes it'll have eggs or milk. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't. But they're like my family's trying. You know what I mean? That's all I can ask for. Just the effort to make me feel included.
Dude, I would get told to fuck off so fast.
Oh yeah, because my family did. They did that to me when I first was like, I'm vegan. They're like, oh, shut up. You sure you don't want to eat this? I'm like, yeah.
Shut up with pork. You know, like,
I told you to not to let her listen to Rage Against the Machine. Now look what happened.
She gets one voice actor thing in a porn game, and she's vegan.
She's vegan. Fuck.
God damn it.
Are there no vegans in Huniepop? Like none of those girls are vegan?
I don't know if it's ever come up.
Like the I mean like the characters. Like
no, I know.
I don't think so.
I don't know actually.
That would be interesting.
I would
That would have
be.
been a cute spin.
I bet
You gotta
Leilani's
tell
vegan.
Leilani, she could be. Well, I can't. I know, like, don't know much about Islam, but I know, like, kind of the same thing with like
pork.
What is it? Yeah, so they can't do pork, but there's one Sikh. Sikh, when you're baptized Sikh, you don't eat meat. That's part of like the whole thing is you become a vegetarian. Yeah. So like I lived in England for a little bit, and like I lived next to like a Sikh temple, so I got to like that's why I got to like love curry so much.
Oh, okay.
And so I got to learn a lot of the rules because like this Sikh woman like just adopted us, like me and my roommate, and she's like, you white boys. She goes, do you like spicy food? He's like, no. And I'm like, yes, I love spicy food. She goes, you're my favorite white boy. You get this. And I was like, fuck yeah. It was great.
That I love your curry story.
It's great. I have too many stories.
I love it. Do you guys have animals? Because I heard a dog.
I have a dog here. I have a German
Zach,
Shepherd.
You have a cat.
So that's and a dog. But he's barking right now. If you can hear, he's upstairs barking at people on the street.
My mic's in the way. Mo.
Oh. What's his name?
It's Momo.
Momo, like from Huniepop?
No, not specifically that, but it is an anime character. So
cute.
Yeah, she's great.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. No, we got a little guy too. We got a Cavapoo. He came up earlier when I forgot to tell my girlfriend we were doing an interview. So she's like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like,
Bye.
Yeah. But he's like a little Cavapoo. He's just a little cloud with little. He's like, and his name is Einstein because he looks like Einstein. He's got the mustache and everything.
And then Zach, what kind of animals do you have?
So I have that cat, the black cat. Her name's Arya. And then I have a little
Arya from Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Yes. It's great. I kind of I don't know. I feel like I named her too fast because I feel the names I could have named her, but. So I'm more of a Batman fan, so I should have said Selena, but I didn't. My dog is a Maltese Shih Tzu Poodle mix. His name is Chewbacca.
Why do you guys have such cute animals?
He knows he's cute, and that's the problem. He'll do things like he shouldn't be doing, and he'll look at you like, I'm adorable. So
little shit.
He really is.
The Cavapoo was not my idea, but he is now my little buddy, so it doesn't matter.
Can't help it. I wish I had animals.
Can you not have animals like where you're at?
No, I don't think we can have any here in the apartment.
That's bullshit.
That was the biggest problem. When we moved into our first apartment, we couldn't find a place that was like dog friendly because she wanted to get the German Shepherd. Now we have a townhouse, we can do whatever the fuck we want, but it's like,
yay.
Yeah.
And he's a big baby, so
yeah,
you need a townhouse. You can't do that in an apartment.
Yeah, we finally got a big yard, so and the nature trail's right down the hill, so that's all good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What kind of animal do you want when you can get one?
Trick question. I do. If bush babies and fucking hedgehogs were legal.
Oh, dude, hedgehogs.
They're so fucking cute.
Mm-hmm.
So hedgehogs just roam free in the UK. Like I found them in people's gardens. Yeah, it's awesome.
Really?
They're just chilling. They're just like, oh, that's cute.
That's amazing.
So you guys gotta go steal one. You just gotta go to someone's garden.
Smuggle one. Put it up my ass and just fly to America.
Like Lemmy Winks. I don't know if you ever saw that South Park episode.
How's your apartment gonna know if you have a hedgehog?
Because they'll hear little. I don't know. They wouldn't. You're right. They would not.
Like you could just sneak it in. No one would know.
I will.
Yeah.
I want a very small dog because I'm a small human. I can't like that German Shepherd. If it like stood up and like just tried to hug me, I would fall over.
Yeah.
Because I'm short and I have no strength. But I probably would want a Pomeranian. That's like my dream dog.
Okay.
But I'm just happy to have a small dog.
Yeah.
They're so fluffy. They're so cute.
Yeah, they're so fluffy.
They have like so much. What's the word I want to use here? Moxie. They have like so like I'm gonna protect the house.
I think that's why I want one because it reminds me of me. Where it's like a little shit.
Did you just call that dog a cunt?
Yeah. They are. They're assholes, but they're so cute.
Yeah.
Love them. You have to get one that's like you. But anyways, I know it's like, sorry, I know it's late over there.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Cool.
I'm an insomniac. I never sleep.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just addicted to people at work, so it's regardless of how much sleep I get, so it doesn't matter.
What time is it in Utah?
It's only 8:15.
Oh, you're only at 1 hour?
Yeah.
Oh.
Utah's not that far from the West Coast.
That's why like we made it when we did, because I was like, if we do this, I have like 2 hours after work that I can like get stuff done real quick.
Yeah, same here. Because I work till 7, so this thing didn't start till 9 for me, so it worked out fine.
Awesome.
I do 12-hour days, but like only half the week, so it works out. It's actually really nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Are you guys, so you're not working at home, Mitch?
No, that was
You're
a lie
working
earlier.
from-
I fooled you.
Zach, are you working from home?
No, I've been going to work the entire time. The entire pandemic.
Okay.
I got a card that said I'm important to the infrastructure of the state. So I had to like go in. It was bullshit. It was them saying that we want you to die. So
Yes, I also got my
pretty much.
I also got my expendable employee card. I've never had to use it once, but I have it. So
I should at least like accrue us like a 2-week vacation when this is all done. This is bullshit.
Look, I got a nice ass raise. I'm
really
fine. Like
I just want my time off. That's all I want.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hang out.
Give Zach his fucking time off.
Yeah.
Listen to me, assholes.
Do you not have like rollover stuff with yours, where like it carries over from last year?
No.
I don't know.
I took a week off during Christmas. I didn't go anywhere because of the pandemic, but I just said fuck it.
Is your family far away? Okay, you guys can cut this shit out, right? Because people are gonna be like, you guys are just talking about your families.
I mean, look, they had another show on this network where they were just talking about like losing weight and making movies. So like it's fine.
And they kept it on. Okay.
It was called the Joe Jerkoff Show. Is pretty much all it was.
Yes.
It was his diet thing and then his films he was making. Sorry, Joe. I mean, I still want to go see Megadeth with you, but just so you know, I'm gonna keep talking shit about you.
No, I mean it's fine. All we do on Nude Clan is shoot the shit. So like,
and we really do like we do have a structure, kinda, but like it's mostly us just hanging out.
It's implied. So
yeah.
Well, I like how we had so much going on.
Yeah.
In the beginning of this, and now we're just like chilling.
No, it's nice. This is the best. This is what you want for an interview.
This is much more. This is much more content for this episode than I thought it was going to have. So that's good.
Oh, good. Shows.
Yeah.
What was? Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, your mic cut out like a second.
Oh, mine did?
Yeah, just for a split second. It's all good.
Oh, I said let's talk about new shows. If you guys are watching any.
Sure.
Have you guys been watching anything lately?
I just finished Invincible on Amazon Prime.
What the fuck is that? All these like shows I've never heard about.
So it's like a superhero one. It's a cartoon, but it's like it's more adult. Like it takes more mature themes. It goes to be kind of realistic, like how realistic you can be when Apocalypse has superpowers, when alien invasions are a thing, when like, giant monsters are a thing. Okay. But it's pretty good. Like it's J.K. Simmons is like the voice of the dad, and
I love his voice.
Me too. That's J.K. Simmons. Okay,
yeah, Stephen Ewan from The Walking Dead is the voice of the main character.
He was in oh shit, is he in Minari? Yeah, he was in Minari.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys watch that, but
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's good. It's not animated, and it's a drama.
He's good in like everything I've seen him in so far. So I'm sure I doubt, you know, I think he'd be great.
He's great. What about you, Mitch? Have you been watching any new shows?
I don't watch a lot of television. It's mostly just video games and podcasts. Although
I like it.
I have been trying to catch up on The World Ends With You, the anime, because that's my favorite game of all time, and now it's got an anime. So, and it's actually halfway decent. Yeah, I don't know. Occasionally we'll just get on Discord and I'll stream something for these guys. I just got him to watch the first few episodes of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And then our other friend that was in there is now on part 4, Zach. So you got some catching.
If you listen to this, go fuck yourself, dude.
You got some catching up to do, Zach. Yeah, he blitzed through like 3 fucking seasons.
Bitch.
Way of the House Husband. It's so good.
I do plan on watching that. Yes.
What's it on? How are you watching it?
Isn't it Netflix? Hold on. Let me double check.
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it's not. Wait. Way of the House Husband. Netflix.
Yeah, because Netflix gets a lot of anime these days.
Mhm.
That's what pissed me off about because what they do is they wait till it's done airing in Japan and then they release all the episodes here in one big block because everyone wants to binge watch stuff. And it's like, but they have Shaman King, and it's like, I want to watch Shaman King now. I want to watch it as it comes out. Like, this sucks. So I have to pirate it.
I have to.
I can't watch it like
Has no
officially until it comes out, until like the whole season's done, and I'm not waiting to watch Shaman King. Fuck that. Yeah, I don't know. There's a few
Is
anime.
it dubbed? Is that dubbed, or are there subtitles? Or...
I mean, it's subtitled for now. I'm assuming they might have a dub ready by the time it's all done airing in Japan. But it's a remake of an anime that came out in like the late 90s, early 2000s. It used to be in Shonen Jump. I don't know if you ever read Shonen Jump back in the day with like Dragon Ball and Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that, and Naruto. But it's like one of the classic like manga / anime of that time period. And then there's Please Don't Bully Me, Miss Nagatoro, which is about a guy who gets bullied by a small brown girl, and it's great. It's fantastic.
So cute. Oh, isn't there that one super cute anime on Cartoon Network? Oh, no, it was on Netflix. It was like a little animal that was like in a rock band, I think.
No, you're thinking of Agretzko.
Yeah.
You should watch Agretzko if you haven't seen it. I watched the first season, and it's extremely cute. It's actually, she's technically a Sanrio character. So the same company that makes Hello Kitty. Yeah.
Yeah, I miss Sanrio.
It's really cute.
He decided to come in.
Oh, is that Aria?
No, this is Chewy.
Chewy!
Look in the camera. Look.
They never want to look in the camera. That's basically what Einstein looks like, by the way. He's a very similar type of dog.
Einstein.
He doesn't like his feet touched.
Oh. I love feeding dogs.
Really?
I love when it's so weird. I love when their like little noses get in here.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
Oh.
He look.
Oh, I love all dogs. Yeah! It's just like 3 little circles. So
you good? Here, you can sit on the floor. I'm sorry.
So why didn't your friends make it today?
Oh, they didn't want to like have too many people in the interview. They just thought it would be like overcrowded. Which, considering how often I've been cutting Zach off this whole time because we're online, and you as well, it probably for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a lot of people. One of them, I know for sure, one of them had work. So
yeah,
it's just what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I hope they're doing well.
They're doing fine. It's just also I don't think like most of the other ones played Huniepop. So me and Zach.
So
it
makes sense.
Yeah, me and Zach were like the de facto guys to talk about it.
It's true because we played it.
We're degenerates.
I hope you guys are recording this shit.
Yeah, of course. I got OBS up now. We've been recording for like an hour and a half.
Fuck. Okay, yeah, that's long.
It's not. Trust me, they've done longer. They've done like 2.5 hour podcasts before.
I was starting to feel bad because I was like, I have to pee.
It's whatever. Hey, we're flexible. If you want to leave, we're all good. Like
that's perfect.
I don't want to leave, but I have to because I have to eat and pee.
No, you know what? That's the perfect place to end this podcast.
Amazing.
Yeah,
two-thirds of this interview have to pee right now because I do too.
Well, you guys don't have a KFC cup that you can just piss into and then drink right out of again?
Oh wow, man!
I said Mountain Dew Sweet Lightning, but this ain't Mountain Dew. Anyway,
you know what? I think more than the third. My dog's saying he's got to pee too. He's begging.
This was fun, guys.
Yeah, thank you for taking the time to do this.
Seriously,
cool.
You. By the way, I should mention she was so quick to get back to me. Like it's insane how professional she is. I like sent her an email at like midnight my time, and I had my phone on the charger. I went to lay down in bed, and like I look at my phone 2 minutes later, and I got a reply. I'm like, she's consummate professional. Holy shit! Like on top of it, you even showed up 10 minutes early. Like seriously, thank you so much.
Of course, thank you guys for taking the time to reach out and put this all together and talk to me.
Yeah,
it was really nice. Thank you.
Thank you for voicing a great character in a game.
Of course.
Really, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, for real.
This was an honor, guys. For real. Thank you so much. And please, if you guys are bored or don't have a guest, I'm here.
That's.
Do you have like a I don't know. I say professional, but do you have like an Instagram you like do stuff through?
Yeah, plug your stuff.
Yeah. So you can find me on Instagram at Jaclyn Aimee. It's JACLYNAIMEE. And I don't have any K's in my name, so everyone stop spelling my name fucking wrong, please.
Is it emotions over everything?
Yes, queen.
I'm totally gonna follow.
Thank you. And also, I don't really use Twitter. Like, I will go there very seldomly. I usually only use Instagram, so
We plug our Twitters for the show, but I don't really use mine either, to be honest. So,
that's how I reached out to her at first, and she was even quick to get back to me on there. Like, yo, I'm never on Twitter. Email me. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah, because I like I didn't want to be rude. And
no, I mean it's totally fine.
Yeah,
email's a little more accessible than Twitter, so.
So, being a sex fairy or a love fairy, sorry, I didn't mean to demean your position. Do you get a lot of weird guys like hitting you up on Instagram or like Twitter or whatever, asking you questions?
I mean, like for the most part, people have been really respectful and very, really sweet. More like, I'm a fan of your work. You were awesome. You made me laugh so much. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But there was this one guy who made me feel really sad because I'm already like a pretty sensitive, emotional person.
Okay.
But he must have triggered something from my past because he was like I didn't respond to him because he said something, and I saw it, but I didn't respond.
Left that guy on red.
He's one of those people. I didn't even leave him on red because I didn't accept the message yet. But I saw it. And then he kept going, and the last message was bitch.
Oh.
And I was like,
jeez.
I felt really bad. I felt really fucking bad because it was honestly nothing personal. It was so impersonal that I was like, I didn't mean to make you feel this way. And like my eyes started tearing up, and I was like,
no, you can't carry that with you. Some people just they go and they like come up with this own thing in their head. Like you don't have to do, and like some people just don't have any patience either.
Yeah.
So you get
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
No, I'm gonna be. Do you remember what his name was by any chance?
I don't remember. I
cyberbully this guy.
I'm sorry, not sorry to this motherfucker because you have to understand that I have other shit going on in my life, and
well, that also is like you don't owe anyone your time. Like
I don't.
Like you did this thing and you did it well, but that doesn't mean people don't be fuck knuckles, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
and there is just a certain there is a certain class of like weird nerd that like after 8 minutes they just like they get like so worked up in their head, I imagine, that they just go like, oh, she hates me, fucking bitch. And it's just like, bruh, you didn't even give her like I mean, we've all been anxious like that. We've all messaged someone and waited like 5 minutes for a reply and didn't get that reply, and they're like, they fucking hate me. But it's just some people act on that, I imagine, and it's just don't carry that with you. It's fine.
No, definitely. I think it was just one of those things where because I usually react on emotion, especially after therapy. It's like, oh, I'm allowed to feel my feelings now. So it's one of those things where it just like opened a wound. I was like,
God,
I really didn't mean to, but at the end of the day, I'm like, this is just a little fucking probably 13-year-old who just like
whose mom's not watching him on his internet time.
Who just
like he played Huniepop.
He ran out of kid cuisine.
Freshly ejaculated, like.
That post-nut clarity, and he's like, this chick.
That post-nut clarity turns a man into a beast. It's something else. Or maybe it's pre-nut clarity. Pre-nut fog?
Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. One of those, but to the guy, I'm sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, to that guy, if you're listening, dude, you're a fuck knuckle, bro. Are you kidding me?
Yo, to fucking Naruto Sasuke 69, 1998.
Just don't call anyone a bitch. Don't call anyone names because definitely I will not get to your fucking message.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Well, thank you. It really has been a delight. Thank you
the honor is all ours, seriously.
And hopefully... Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Hopefully we can see you in more stuff.
Oh, thank you.
We wanna watch or hear you and watch you in live action things.
If you guys need anything from me at all in the future, just let me know, please.
All right, yeah. Good to know.
Thank you.
Seriously, thank you so much.
Of course. Tell your puppies I said good night. And you guys have a great night. And thank you again.
Hey, Mo. The Love Fairy says good night.
The Love Fairy says good night, Chewbacca.
Oh. Night.
Night.
Bye.
Thank you.